world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical. Welcome back, guys and gals, Critical here. Today I'm bringing you an episode of Last Epoch. Now, a couple things to note. This is Serenity 2.0, so I ended up using Serenity to do some of my testing and my update video so she was over leveled. And the second reason I had to start this tune over was because they've added new areas and new quests to Chapter 1, and I want to experience that with you guys. Now, to be completely honest, I already recorded this video, but unfortunately, I'm an idiot sometimes, and I didn't adjust my lighting settings, and the game looked so dark on the recording. It was an hour-long video, completely rendered, uploaded to YouTube, ready to go out for Thanksgiving, and I double-checked it, and it looked like crud. I have to apologize. I got an early Christmas gift from one of my workers. Yes, they decided to share strep throat with me. So fun, fun, fun. I'm stuck at home, can't do anything. So I'm going to use this time to redo this video. Now I wanted to stream, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the an entire hour-long run talking the whole time without coughing up and hacking up everywhere. I don't think you guys want to listen to that. So if I'm recording it, then it gives me the ability to control it and take out my hack and coughs and, this, that, and the other. But it won't take us any time whatsoever. You may hear a click or two against a cough drop in my mouth. The only way I can do this video right now with the way I'm feeling is to literally have a cough drop in my mouth. I was wearing a mask earlier, but it kind of muffled my voice, and it made me sound not so much sexy, but kind of like in a different room. So I was like, you know what? I'll have to drop the mask. Give me a second. I need to reset my tools. I do this every time I forget that I need to reset my tools, my toolbars, because I prefer to have my spam there and my summon there. Now I'm back to what I like. Yeah, I feel it because I really wanted to stream this. I wanted to get this quest out to you guys. Early on Thanksgiving was the idea. So before any football games started, or before you got, stuck over at the in-laws for Thanksgiving dinner, you could enjoy some, we're going to go straight into Survival of the Cruel. I didn't take that one last time, and I really think that's the much better option. Void damage, fire damage. Nope, it's not for me. It's not going to do anything to help this character. Drop Mark for Death there. Mark for Death, I overlooked it. It is a pretty good skill. I need to try to keep that in my rotation, especially when I'm doing the bleeding. I was trying to use my poison. Well, I'll use bleed if I have something that does it. But I was trying to use my poison as my main damage, and I was forgetting that if I mark something for death, they take 30% more damage. And what's more importantly, when I was doing some testing early, I noticed that when mobs are fighting, what are these things called? These Grawl. Well, when they're fighting each other, if I mark them for death, they're doing more damage to themselves, not me attacking. I was doing this testing without any minions out, without any skellies out. And I was watching them, they were fighting each other, and then I hit him with Mark with Death, and all of a sudden their damage numbers increased really, exponentially. I was like, wow, what, because I didn't have any minions out. It's nothing that I did other than marking them for death. And it goes to figure, if you read Mark for Death, it says causing them to take 30 additional increased damage for 8 seconds. It doesn't say that you do more damage or your minions do more damage, it's a debuff. It says that they take 30% more damage. Oh, do you notice the God Rays? That's new with the patch. I hadn't noticed that before. It's sweet. This game's getting prettier and prettier. All the time. Nope, stop. Stay there. I like having one skelly that runs up and then two skellies that sit back and cast. It gives me a lot of control over the battlefield, and I prefer that. Eviscerate so that I don't mind spending the extra 6 mana. I want to always get Blood Splatter, because Blood Splatter is going to be used to spread my vile essence all over the place. That sounds really wrong when you say it that way. Come on, come on. I want to check over here. Normally it just dead ends. It's showing a dead end, but okay. You never know. Now, some of the new areas are pretty small. I will say that. But, you know, they were just added. I'm sure they'll increase in size later on. But they are newer areas, and they're hidden in some place that you might not even notice them. If I found them by accident. It was all organic. I mean, it was a good video. It's just, like I said, it wasn't lit well. It didn't represent the game very well. And even though I'm sick and the video was done and I could have uploaded it and gotten away with, hey guys, yeah, it's not my best because I'm sick, but here you go, whatever. I couldn't do it to the dev team. You know, these guys have worked really hard to give us this game and keep it updated, and they're doing an amazing job at it. The last thing I want to do is not give 100% of my effort. But you know what? I'll just go ahead and redo it. That portal looks really good. Hold on. I never got a close-up shot of the portal. Ooh, nice little swirlies in there, too. It's got swirlies. And you can see I am on the new update that dropped today, Thanksgiving. 0.5.4.1. Now, the main things with this is they fixed the stash tabs. The stash... Remember how you used to open up your stash and it would take forever for it to go through all the stuff in your in the stash because it had to populate all of it? It happens almost instantaneous now. It's like a momentary flutter. Boom, there it is. Everything is loaded. I had to show that to you. That is so nice. That is a nice quality of life item. Let's get all this junk off. Now, I wasn't tweaking this character. This is the gear that I created to make my character viable for doing poison. Because remember, in the last video, I got to the point where my poison was, yeah, it was great. It was powerful, but it was literally killing me. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to spend the time off camera to get my gear to the point where I can survive using poison. So I went for poison protection, health regeneration. Here I went 72% health regeneration. My health just constantly is being regenerated. Health regeneration, health non-potion, adds health. My wand is still my damage dealer. But my rings, you know, 50% health regeneration. 72% health regeneration adds 37 health. So I did all this so that basically I can stand there with my poison on and they can't do anything to me. It doesn't hurt me. Well, they can still kill me, but my poison won't kill me anymore. And then and there are some bug fixes. Oops, I didn't want to buy that. Nope, don't want to buy that. Anything interesting? No, not really. Now, one of the other big things that they did, besides the bugs, is now when you go to the respect, you can submit a quantity. You may undo your last 1, 5, or 20 allocations to your passive grid. It'll cost you 25, 375, or 250. Well, I haven't done anything yet. It'll also make subsequent costs 25% more gold per node, which is down from 100, which is very welcome because my knight, I burned through all the gold that I had stored away. I felt like I'm rich. I can do this forever. I burned through like $300,000 or $400,000 just yesterday when I was testing. It was driving me crazy. So that's a very nice change. Now when you pick it, there's kind of a janky there's no animation, but kind of like a janky pop-up of windows. It kind of feels a little janky in that, but I think it's because it's like doing the function several times in very rapid succession, and it's all in the background. All right, so here's one of the new quests. This is a dark day. There's no telling how many have been lost. So many of my men gone. You are one of the few people who have come back to the lower city with your life. Okay, pause. There's somebody else that made it? Where? I want to meet this person. Ah, multiplayer. Not yet, but maybe that's how they're trying to tie it in there. There must be something I can do. The hero in all of us, right? The last I heard, the armory has been overwhelmed as well. If we are to help up, if we are to hold up here, we need to retrieve arms and armor from there before it's too late. In my state, I am useless. You, however, I've got strep throat, dude. I can't do jack or squat. But I'll try. Find my subordinates at the wall and tell them we need to fall back and recover as many supplies as we can. I accept your request, good sir. All right, I'm trying to ham it up. I mean, I sound like crud, but I can at least try to make you guys laugh. Now, this is the guy that you helped, and he's supposed to be an elder, but he looks like he's in his late 20s, possibly early 30s. They don't get very old around here if he's an elder. Oh, I know why you are here, and I accept your thanks with the utmost graciousness. I will allow you to repay me by doing me a favor. He's basically a pretentious prick. Allow me to what? I know time looks grim, but we have to keep hope. We have to hold on to the belief that we will survive this, that I will survive this. I believe so strongly that there will be a tomorrow that I'm going to need you to find my quarters in the upper district and retrieve my ledger. Why do you need a ledger at a time like this? Oh, just in case any fools think that this disaster somehow erases the debts they owe me. In return, I will share one of my trinkets I liberated from slums before I rescued you. So basically, he was a scavenger, and you came onto him fighting and basically saved his butt, and he's trying to say that he saved you. You know what? I'm going to do it. A quest is a quest is a quest. Ah, run speed. It's so nice. Now, it was a little bright in there, but when I get into the darker areas, having my camera up like this, everything renders a little darker, unfortunately. Now, this is one of those areas that I normally would have missed when they first added this area and I ran over here. But this is one of those new areas. This is Pinion's library. And there's some baddies in here. Not too bad. I mean, it's not extremely difficult, but there is a chest in here where you can get you some early gear if you didn't already, twink yourself out like I did. But I earned that. Ooh, nice. Potion refill rate. Yeah, I like I said, if I hadn't earned it, but since I'm starting over, I want to make sure that I don't want to say breeze through, but I want to melt faces. And using the gear that I'd already earned is probably the best way to melt faces. Minion health. You know what? I'll grab minion health. Yeah, I'll grab minion health. It'll be a smart thing to have. So like I said, it's a small side area, but it's an alpha game and we've got a side area, which is awesome. I'm loving it. It's something new. It's something different. Don't just run here and get the waypoint and run on, because you might miss one or possibly two new areas in this one area. I like this one with the with the bridge over this chasm right here looks pretty cool. Keep forgetting to mark them for death. 30% more damage, that much faster to kill them off. If I remember to mark things for death, usually my minions barely get a chance to attack things at this lower level of stuff before it's already dead. There's a level, and leveled up one of my skills. If you had not noticed in the new update, when you level up your skills, you get an audible pop. There's a noise associated with leveling up your skills now, which is very nice. Splish splash, I'm covering you with blood. Now here's a weird thing. Void monsters. What are you ripping from them? Because I don't think void monsters have blood. Because you're ripping blood, but they don't have blood to rip. I'm a little confused on that, I'll be honest. But I'll go with it because it gives me health and it causes them damage. See, if I practice on the boxes to make sure that I mark them for death first, maybe I'll do it when I'm actually dealing with actual mobs and monsters. Right, there's a group. Ooh, yes! I had to mark those boxes. Those boxes had to die. See, like I said, I like having a skeleton that runs forward, gets the aggro, and then I have two mages that sit back here. And, oh, he's about to die. No, don't kill my skelly. Another level. They come quickly. Especially when, you know, I've got good gear on. Oh, this is a nice pack. That'll be some good experience. Oh, pulling back, pulling back. They were hitting me. They're not supposed to hit me. Hit my skeleton, not me. Oh, so nice. All right, so new skill, Wandering Spirits. Yes, please, on D. I have to remember to use it, but Wandering Spirits, baby. I love Wandering Spirits. It is random. You can't really control it, but I like the skill. The idea of the skill is really nice. In fact, we're going to go ahead and pop some Wandering Spirits right now. It's just additional damage. Now, once I have the ability of them poisoning and doing all this other stuff, they'll even become more useful. And yeah, it's another short area, but oh, hello. I didn't remember seeing you when I came in. Where'd you come from? And you don't want to talk. Okay. Maybe if you clear it. I didn't notice that the last time I ran this. And I really do feel bad, guys. I made sure not to spoil myself on the new areas because I wanted to show it, you know, I wanted to experience it with you guys. Yeah, then I go and screw up my video, and then I already experienced it with you. Without you, at least. But at least I know where to look, and I can show you where it is. But it was nice when I discovered, it was like, oh, here's one of those areas, or there's one of those areas. It was actually a nice surprise to see that those two areas had been added in an area where I never would have looked for it. Because I just normally run... Ooh, I didn't even get the waypoint, did I? I just ran past the waypoint. I normally just run, hit the waypoint, and just keep on moving really, really quick past that area. Oh, I thought I was going to drop a skelly, but nope. My skelly lived. It lives! It's alive! Stop running forward. You're about to get yourself killed. Now, he's... Yep, see he's gaining health? Where's my warrior? See, slowly over time, he's gaining health. So, I haven't had to resummon my skelly for a while, which is a nice thing. Let's be honest. Mark those boxes for death. The boxes must die. Skellies take care of them. I'll take care of the ones up front. Ooh. It's a loot explosion. Nice. There's a couple barrels over here which helped. And like I was saying before, don't skip those barrels. I'm telling you, I find so much stuff with the barrels. It's not funny. All right, so 5 points in there. Now I've got Defile. Defile is going to give me Ward. I am going to put Defile in my S, and I am not going to use Bone Shards. It doesn't fit the playstyle that I'm looking to play with. Man, that light source is bright. Sorry. In the dark areas, you'll appreciate that I pumped it. See, also when it goes from light to dark, it switches so quickly. Oh, nice. My blood's not, my ripped blood's not even very powerful yet. I see you hiding back there. I know you were gonna be there. That's my skeleton. Ooh, my skeleton's almost dead. Don't kill my skelly. That skeleton warrior's been doing really good. Well, basically, I've been doing really good protecting him and not letting him die. But he's probably going to die over here. Oh, no. Behind? He's holding on. Oh, no, no, no. They went for a different mob. And it got my skelly killed. You killed my skelly! Alright, raise another one. I was attached to that skelly. I was going to start calling him Skelly Bob. Now I have to think of a new name for this guy. I can't just use the name I was going to use for the other skeleton. It just wouldn't be right. Not all skeletons look alike. I don't care what they tell you. They don't all look alike. Detonate? Nah. I haven't been defiling either. I need to defile so I can get ward. You know, I never tried detonate. I want to try the detonate. I haven't tried it. I want to try it. Does detonate have a skill tree? I don't think so. No, it doesn't. Not yet. And I do have a passive I need to move over. Wraithbringer. Bring on the wraiths. Ooh, that blood explosion. The sound is really nice and it's got a cool look to it too. Oh, it sounds like fireworks going off. Wait, did I just notice something? Hold on a second. I need to get an area where there's no corpses. Oh, there's a corpse there. Oh, so any corpse in the area. I want to move back. I thought it took mana when I didn't have a corpse. Okay, I don't know if this is something the developers intended, that corpse explosion will cost mana even if there's no corpse. Maybe because you're trying to blow up a corpse, and if you can't hold it and you let it go too early, it's going to cost you something. I don't know. I don't like that idea. Yep, see, there's no corpses to get ward off of. But I'll have some here. I can't wait till that actually causes damage. That'll be so nice. Well, I don't know if that's ever going to be a thing that defile will cause damage. Well, it shouldn't be able to cause damage. The idea is you're defiling a corpse. So, what was that? Increased physical damage. That I'll actually take. Mark him for death. Finish him off with a blood rip. Why do when I say that, I think of the blood god from, oh, what was it? Oh, now I forget the movie. Wesley Snipes. Minion health, yes. Damage over time, yes. Those are two good ones for me. Blade. See, I knew I was stalling for time. Let's just be honest, we all knew I was stalling for time. The old neurons weren't firing as well as they should. No, stay there. Just stand there and take it. Ooh, hello. I'll grab and look later. Too much stuff happening on the screen right now. No, don't aggro another group. We're gonna go this way. There is actually a reason. I'll never go this way first. But now there's a reason. I want to clear these mobs out first. Come on, come on. Because if I don't, I'll forget about it. Oh man, he's so big. Yes, there's a joke there, but, you know, I'm not going to be that childish. Yes, I am. That's what she said. I had to do it. Sorry. I apologize. Oh. New area, but I want to get these guys first. See, I was putting Rip Blood down. Rip Blood is not a bad skill. It just needs all the supporting stuff to make it viable, in my opinion. Nice little trap. You go open up the chest and mobs pop out and attack you. No, this doesn't feel like a trap at all. Oh, actually, it didn't spawn. I was waiting for it to spawn crap behind me, but it didn't do it this time. Right, what have I got? Ooh, man. All right, let's go ahead and start putting these away. Now, one thing I did find out, my other characters, I've got one of every one of the possible glyphs and or augments. The runes are glyphs, but if you put it here, this doesn't get shared with any other character. So that is not a shared stash. So if you're switching characters and trying to do some crafting, and something that you wanted isn't there, it's still there. It's just you left it on the other character. You have to put it in your regular stash if you want to share it between characters. And you can take things out of here. You just click it out and there you go. So you can click it in or you can pull it out. God, that sounds so wrong when I say that. Once again, another short area. Oh, wow. Where did you guys... Oh, did that reset all the mobs over here? That could be a fast way to level depending where... Oh, it did. Plus all the loot. I don't know if that's intended either. Well, if it's like zoning in anything, if in this game, if you zone, if you go back to the council chambers, that's what's going to happen. Yeah, one there, and chance to stun. Now my Rip Blood is twice as powerful because I can stun with it. Makes it more functional. I was actually aiming for the boxes. Kill the boxes. Oh, the wonderful ward. Oh, you again, huh? I've got your number, buddy. So yeah, if you'd cleared this, if I cleared this area and then run down there and done that, I could have come out and found, you know, more mobs to kill. It's a farming technique. I'm not saying if it's good or bad, but it definitely is a farming technique. Especially if you have a large grouping of mobs. And this isn't a very big area to work with. So you could easily come over and kill everything, go back in, pop right back out, and then come back over and kill everything. I don't think we're at to the point yet where you need a lot of farming to enjoy this game. At some point, I hope there is farming, where you're trying to farm that particular item you're looking for. I know I'm farming. I did a lot of farming for shards, glyphs, and runes last night. Oh my lord. a good, what, 3 or 4 hours straight of nothing but rune farming in the arena. Because I'm trying to get ready to do another video for crafting. And I can't do a crafting video if I don't have one of each of the new crafting items so I can show off what they do and actually use them on screen. And I want more than just 1 or 2. I'd like to have 4 or 5 of each. And the new crafting system is really nice to work with. I was able to craft a pretty nice item. And it did finally fracture on me, but because I used a rune of guarding, I didn't lose anything. When it fractured, it just locked it. I didn't lose any of my tiers, which I normally would have lost a tier or 2, I'm pretty sure. I would have lost something on that item. It wouldn't have been as good as I had crafted it up to be. Ouch, he hurts. Fortunately, I have the, like I said, health regen is awesome. I'm regenning like a boss. One more point in my wraiths. 1 point there, then I'm gonna go infectious dead. Because that's the whole point. Poison, poison, poison. Now, I do need to be careful. I do not want to be a one-trick pony. So I am probably going to spec into other types of damage over time. That's my intent. Because I went full Stuninator on my Stuninator. It was all about the stun, baby. Instead of it's all about the base, it's all about the stun. And then they went and they changed how stun works, and now my Stuninator is gimped. Gimpy McGimpy. Couldn't stun my way out of a wet paper bag. In the regular game, in the regular areas, it's just fine. It doesn't hurt me at all. But in the arena, oh man. I had to completely change the way I play the Stuninator now. Because a lot of the mobs that I was stunning, which was making it so I could actually survive, I can't stun anymore. Or not reliably enough to not continuously taking damage. And that was the problem. I was continuously taking damage. Tons of it, too. Chance to ignite on hit is actually one of the ones I want. I think my ultimate wand will have... it'd be nice if I have a weapon. It doesn't have to be a wand either. I'm probably more than likely going to go with an axe weapon, because it has, or another weapon that has a on hit augment on it, like an axe has on hit chance to bleed, so that's a dot. And since I'm going dot heavy on this build, I want to be able to maximize the different types of dots that I'm using, because every dot I can apply to an enemy is more damage I'm doing to that enemy. Push and refill. Nope. All right, let's go ahead and summon 2 more skellies. Yes, the perfect mix. 1 skeleton mage to run forward and tank. Well, attempt to tank, let's be honest now. And 2 skelly mages to sit back and deal good damage. There might be, ooh, hello, hello. He's respawning behind me. Need to work some ward retention into this build if possible. I'll have to figure out how to do it, but I'm going to need to get some ward retention. Or Defile is not as useful. Now, maybe one of the skill tree benefits from Defile will be actually ward retention. And that ward actually just, I took no damage there because of my ward. So, ward is life. Literally and figuratively. See, look at that, look at that. I had my Wraith. There was a box over there. The box got broken when I attacked the mob that was there. And that Wraith sat there and tanked all the mobs that guy, the mob itself, plus when he died, that wraith tanked all those mobs. You know, it doesn't spawn the wraiths nearly as much as I would like it to happen, and you really can't control them, and they don't last very long, but they're decent tanks. I mean, seriously decent tanks for something that's free. You know, you just have to kill something, you have a chance for it to spawn in. All right, mark them and burn them down. You can't touch this. Regrowth, health regeneration. I actually have enough. And I've got a ton of shards of regeneration. But look, I spawned wraiths over there, and now they're tanking the boss. Well, the mini boss. And they did a really good job of that too. Critical strike chance, necrotic damage. The critical strike chance for sure is worth it. Couple more mobs over here. I don't want to miss anything. Every mob and box I break gives me a chance at crafting materials. Must have crafting materials. They also did a pass, I think, on the Sheltered Woods. That was one of the areas that had a FPS drop associated with it. And their patch notes for 4.1 indicate that they did some work on that, so it should be better. We'll be seeing that soon. Sooner rather than later. We're gonna get there very quickly. All right, the armory. Now we've reached the armory. Now we actually have to survive the encounter at the armory, which I'm sure we will. Now, there's no way to save all these, unless you can keep these guys here so they stay near you. There's no way to save. I can save maybe 1 or 2 of them, and that's only if I keep them close to me. Oh no, they still all died. Unfortunately, they don't last very long, and you can't defile their corpses either. I'm not trying to defile the good guys, but a corpse is a corpse. They should leave a corpse, and I should be able to defile the corpse. I am a Lich after all. I mean, it's in the name. Just because, I'm fighting to help them doesn't really make me a good guy. Let's go ahead and get some ward up, because we know there's a boss coming soon, and a huge wave of mobs. Come on, come on. That Skelly did a good job over there. Tanked all of that. Bring up some more. Pop a new Skelly to be on the safe side. Boss is going down pretty easy. My Skeleton Warrior is tanking him. And I haven't put any points into my Skellies. I don't really need to. They're doing a pretty good job. I mean, they'd last a little bit longer and probably do a bit more damage if I did, but so far so good. Oh, hello. Did I miss you the last time? Captain Arsenal sent you. Thank Eterra. It's too late for most of us, but Manus, the quartermaster, fell back into the smelting halls below the armory. Please find him and help him get supplies back to the captain. Cheerio. I'm just gonna leave you by yourself here. Good luck surviving. Come here. Oh yeah. I think I'll decide what I want to keep or not a little bit later. And then here is the last new area in chapter 1 and the largest. Oh, I seem to be having an issue getting in. Come on. Going forward. I can't get in. I like how it's got a doorway there so you know it's there, but it's not letting me in. All right, I'm going to portal back real quick. I don't have to turn anything in. I mean, that's not the issue. I was able to get in last time. Until I can go through all this stuff, I'm just going to toss it all on my inventory real quick. Let's see what he has to say. All right, so that hasn't changed. This one shouldn't have changed. Ah, reward. Ah, yes. Here, this old thing. It won't be much worth to anyone. Won't be worth much soon anyways. Goodbye. Rewards have not yet been implemented. So he tried to give you something, but then now if you talk to him again, his portrait it's been changed back to the generic knight. I think that's an oversight as well. All right, let's take the portal back. That will reload the area. Respawn all the mobs, so... Oh, okay. Can I get in there now? No. All right, I'm gonna restart. I'll be right back. After restarting, after redoing, reloading the character, reloading the area, restarting the game, I put a bug report in, and then I got in. So I've been clicking in here trying to enter, okay, and it didn't work. But when I get my character all the way down there, and if I inch my way in, I was able to walk into it. So there's an issue. You can still get in there. It's just to get into the smelting halls, you literally have to walk your character down the staircase, and then you can get in. So I did report it, and hopefully they'll address it. But, game in alpha, new area, little things are going to creep up. Now, this is a big area. We're going to spend a little bit of time here, and I want to make sure this time, because the last time I finished it, and I'm like, I didn't go everywhere. I know there's, and this is the way I came last time, so we're actually going to backtrack. Because I didn't come into this room last time. There might not be nothing here. There might be no reason to come over here, but I felt like I missed something last time. Get me some ward up. Oh yeah. Coming from behind, and my wandering spirits will catch you. A couple of these guys almost killed me when I was trying to figure out what was going on off screen. Oh yeah, I was just about to die from that. It was a close call. Jeez. They ripped my skellies apart, and I keep hitting the wrong button to summon skellies for some reason. Get my wandering spirits out again. Yeah, unless this wraps around, I missed a huge area. I'm really glad I went back. Come on. Stop killing my skellies. Keep going more damage. And then I'm going to give them, they do more damage to poison targets. Convenient, since they have the ability to poison targets. So, one poisons, and then they're doing more damage to it. See, here, the Fog of War map would be really useful. Because this one does feel like there's a large area that you could possibly... Oh, no. Alright, so it does up... Ooh. There's a lot of nasty over here, though. Let me get some ward up real quick. No, stop spitting that stuff at me. I hate that. He killed off all my skellies. Ward, give me word. No, I caught those. I caught that corpse right before it disappeared underground. Now that I can concentrate on these guys, they go down quick. 2 chests in here. Oh, yes. Grabbing everything for now. Even if I don't need it, I can sell it. I need the gold anyways. I'm glad I came over here. With 2 chests, you never know. Could have gotten something really, really sweet out of it. It wasn't bad stuff I got, but... So I'm glad it wasn't a full-on bug. It's an inconvenience. I'll look at it that. It's an inconvenience bug. You can get in there, but if you don't, if you're not persistent, you might think that it's broken and just move on. I'm sure they'll take care of it as soon as they get a chance. I mean, it is Thanksgiving after all. You guys are like, if it's Thanksgiving, what are you doing playing video games? That's what we do in my family, play video games. Plus, I'm sick. I am sequestered in my room so that I don't get my own kid sick. We can't cook Thanksgiving food because I was the one that was supposed to cook it because the wife's working today. So, yeah. I'm just going to end up cooking it tomorrow or on Saturday. We'll have Thanksgiving food then. Gonna have to eat it. I mean, it's all been bought and paid for. I'm definitely gonna eat it. All right, damage over time. That's what I'm going for. Ah! I had a feeling that one was gonna pop something. All right, well, now we've come to the end of this area. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I did go down. It'd be nice if I could zoom this out. I mean, I like, yeah, it's an idea. But yeah, I missed this whole area the last time I went. Because the first time I went immediately to my left and just never looked back. So now I'm glad I definitely took the time to come back over here. Melee void damage, this character's not a melee void damage type. Even when I play a character like a knight that's typically supposed to be, in your face melee, I don't do it. I bump the trend. It's like, nope, I'm not doing that. Well, they have all these skills that make them... Sorry about that, we were so rudely interrupted. Alright. Well, my skellies took care of all the minions. There's just a few standing there. I just let them do their thing while I got pulled away for a second or two. Die! Die, minions, die. Stop spawning more. Yes, I know I can get ward from them, but they kill my skellies too quickly. Really have to be on the careful side when I'm facing those things. I'll be taking on other things thinking, oh, my skellies got this. I look over, all my skeletons are dead, and this thing's coming at me. Like, your minions are dead, now I want to eat you. Man, this is a big area, I love it. In more areas I didn't see the last time I came through here. Don't kill. Yes! My skeleton warrior survived. Nice. Oh, I got 2 skeleton warriors right now. Oh no! Ooh, Glyph of Stability. Very nice one. Gives you up to 80% less chance or fracture. Actually, I need to read it because I don't want to give you guys the wrong impression on it. Let me kill this guy real quick. All right. So, Glyph of Stability causes a modifier item to add 80% less to 40% more fracture chance than usual. So, it can hurt or it can help. And so far, I'm pretty sure every time I've used one, it's helped. I don't think I've had an adverse reaction yet. Or it hasn't done it hasn't done much, meaning it could do nothing. You could just get a 0%, just be what it was supposed to be anyways. Or you could get 80% less or up to 40% more. I know one time it was 80% less. That I know I hit. Because I added something that was like 2 T5s on an item with a T4 and a T3, and I was trying to add to the T4 to make it a 3 T5 item. And the fracture counter went up like hardly at all. Barely even moved. I was like, that glyph worked that time for sure. Unfortunately, on the very next one, I had ran out of the Glyph of Stability, so I used the Glyph of Guardian, so that if it did fracture, it wouldn't break the item. And sure enough, it fractured, but it didn't break the item. No, my skellies. My poor skellies, you're killing my skeletons. See, here's where Corpse Explosion would actually be useful. Because they keep spawning more little ones on top of their dead brethren. And I could have definitely used some Corpse Explosion there, that's for sure. Anything? One of you are going to pop, aren't you? Yep, I knew it. Cheeky, cheeky. Now we're gonna go this way. I really want to explore this whole area. I felt the last time I was like, oh, really? Because you get to the end, there's another big doorway, and I'm like, ooh, is this going into into another area? An area that leads to another area. And no, it actually takes you right back out of this little dungeon crawl. And I'm like, oh man, I felt like I missed something. Ooh, hello. More damage to poisoned enemies, because I am going to be starting to poison everything. Everything and anything that moves is going to get poisoned. Starting to fill out the build. Now, like I said, I wanted to stream this. I was going to try to do this all in one shot, but the only way I can do it is a video right now, so I can edit after, take out the coughs and take out the interruptions and that kind of stuff. So I do apologize. I know, would you stop apologizing already? Ooh, ooh, ooh. 2 more chests. Oh, nice little spawn trap there. See, Corpse Explosion right there would be nice. I mean, I'll take Ward. It doesn't cost me anything to get Ward either, so. It's free Ward. Instead of free bird, it's free Ward. Yes, I went there. Oops, running out of space. All right, that's simple. I can take care of some of that issue. Sort items. Ah, I did it again. I was trying to summon. For some reason, I've got Q on the brain. Hit Q to summon skeletons. Obviously, it's not. It's A. Didn't even kill everything in his room. I went and talked to that guy, and then I saw the door, like, ooh, what's this? And then, boom, I was out of here. It's like, oh, what did I miss? So we're going to clear the area first. Sweet. Made it fit. You managed to fight them off. SL? Osnell? I'm not good with names. I admit it. Thank Eterra. I didn't know how much longer I could have lasted. Quick, let's get this back to the council chamber. Let's go! Over a really dramatic representation. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Okay, so here's this door, right? I'm gonna walk up to it. Boom, like, oh, I'm going to a new area? Is there like a second door? Nope. It just puts you right back out where you started. I was like, oh, the letdown. I thought there was something else. You know, it was a passage that took you to the other side or something. Yeah, I shouldn't say letdown. My expectations were too high. Oh, no. Get my Skelly mages over there. Or Skelly's period over there. My inventory's full. Let's run back to town real quick. Once again, like I said, I want to go through all this, but I'm going to do it later. Oh, God, it's so great that it goes that quick. Perfect. Let's check the vendor, make sure they don't have anything that I want. Runes every time. Nope. Cool. I'll just hold on that room. No reason to waste time putting it away. And right back to the armory. See, if I have room in my stash and the stash tabs populate that quickly now, it's really quick and easy to pop in and pop right back out. All right, level that up. A little ding gives me a little heads like, yeah. Almost to where I can poison with my blood. Or my rip blood, I should say. Now take care of these guys a little off screen. Ooh, hello, spawning behind me, huh? That's a spawner, isn't it? Yep. Oh yeah, get distracted over there. Awesome. And stand right next to boxes. Because those spawn my wraiths a lot. And then of course they tank. They tank better than my skellies do. Boxes. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm curious about something. I can attack them over there. Oh, that's just so wrong. Oh, and I got wraiths over there that are taking stuff to town. That's cool. Can I summon my skellies over there, I wonder? I sure can. Go get them, guys. These are the mobs that probably were from over there that I came running all the way around to attack me. Yep, one of my skellies came over. Well, that's one way to clear out an area. Preload your minions on it. Get some free damage in. Check and see if they dropped anything good. Didn't look like it. Pop goes the void form. Yeah, void's form. For some reason I thought I said that wrong. Hold on, there's an area over here. Yeah, a couple mobs. It's experience. It's possible loot drops. Damage over time? I'll take damage over time. You're a little tougher. You're taking a few extra hits. And took one of my skellies out. Oh, another glyph. Nice. I love the new crafting stuff. It feels right. It's pretty good. Ooh, can I? Nope. Cannot summon over there. Okay. But I can summon them over there. Oh, I'm finding new little tricks for my character. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's so useful, but depending on what I can summon over there, it could be very useful. Oh, he was half dead. My minions did a number on him when they ran past. Few more of the what are those things called again? I keep forgetting their name. All I know is they're bad news when I see them. Oh, it's the void infused armor. Those things are nasty. All right, lower district. Wraiths are diligent. I do like the AI of the Wraiths. They are, they pretty much summon in and start attacking immediately. They'll sit there and tank. They won't try to run towards you or anything, you know, to actually bring mobs to you. They just sit there and basically start throwing poison, which is awesome because I'm buffing all things poison. I'll do extra damage to things that are poison. Hold on. When I restarted the game, I think it reset my brightness. Oh no, it's very bright. This area is just very dark. Let's go to brightest for this area. Want to make sure you guys can see what's going on. Keep my ward high because we got a boss fight coming up. Let's buff my poison projectile, which means they'll spit poison now, which makes them even more useful. Drop a skelly right in the middle of them, and then he'll probably just stay there the whole time and fight wraiths and the skeletons. Resummon. Oh yeah. Dude, you're making this too easy. A loot bomb. Loot explosion. Allocate that point for more poison, or more damage over time. Poison. Another glyph of stability. I'm going to need that when I'm crafting. So this is the area they said that they had done some more work on. Now, let me adjust my brightness. Now, remember, it's not the game that's the issue. It's the recording software. It makes things darker than they really are. So to make sure that it's enjoyable to watch, I have to remember to make adjustments, which is what I didn't do the last time, unfortunately. Get the skeletons in there right on top of them. That should keep them in place for me. And that means I take almost no damage, which is perfect. Yeah, see this? Now my skeletons are going to die. Their poison can't hurt me. I've got poison protection and regeneration just for this whole, the whole reason was for that. You can throw all the poison you want. You can't hurt me. Well, they do damage to me, but I regenerate it so quickly that it doesn't mean anything. Which is when I get my poison. My aura of decay. I'm gonna be so happy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep ward. I mean, not ward. I'm gonna keep the marked for death. Because 30% more damage. That would be 30% more poison damage. Which means they'll die that much faster. And it'll increase my clear speed and make me more survivable in the arena. Trying to find all the mobs. I don't want to miss anything. It's all experience and loot drops. That's why we play these games, let's be honest. It's for the loot. Look at all that poison they just dropped. Except for my skellies, I don't care. Ooh, that's nasty. Multiple waves of whatever they're throwing at you. Force, I guess. That was actually a pretty good shortcut I took. Yeah, because I already went there and I went there. All right. Yep, this goes all the way around. But I wanted to see if there was, like, this little area over here. Is there something over here? No. Okay. That's what I'm looking for, because, you know, they told us what areas, well, they didn't tell us. They said there was new areas. So I'm trying to check things that I haven't looked at yet. It's a sneak attack. Get a little bit of ward. Oh, I didn't get any ward because they were ghost wolves, and I guess they didn't leave a body behind. Cheeky little. Once more, up to 28% increased damage over time for myself and my minions, which really is a big buff since my minions are now casting poison. When I remember to actually call them out. I'm gonna start just periodically just hitting D when I'm fighting. Just to make sure I'm always summoning my spirits. Oh, yes. I love the color. They listened to us when they were trying to design the new drops for the crafting. The community, I was part of it. I was in the room, in the live stream that they were doing, where they were saying, hey, what color should we make the new drops? And we came up with the color. Hey, tweak it this way. No, it's a little too dark, a little too light. And I think they hit it really good, right out of the park, if you ask me, for the light. Look at all that poison they dropped, and I don't pay no mind. Ooh, hello. That's an area that's blocked off conveniently. I think that's going to be an area in the future. I feel like I've got turned around. I'm almost sure I got turned around. I mean, there's still stuff over here I haven't fought, so I'm okay with getting turned around. But that's why I've also left a little bit of loot. Let me see. Oh yeah, I got turned around. All right, let's head back. That's another reason why I'm leaving some loot behind. I'm not picking everything up because then I know, oh yeah, I've already been here. It's a really quick way for me to kind of map the area using discarded loot drops to identify areas I've already been to. But yeah, that wall there, that's hiding an area off that they don't want us to go into yet. Now I'm curious. I'm not going to try to break in there. I don't want, plus, probably with my luck, I would get in and it would crash the game, or it would corrupt my save and I have to do this all over again. I love the game, but you know, I want to get this video done for you guys. I want to put it out for tomorrow, for Friday, for Black Friday. I can't offer you any deals, but I will be providing you a new last Epoch video. It's the best I can do. That's right. Oh, nice. Lost a minion back there, but that's fine. Oh, in a tight area like this, when there's not a lot of room to move around, the wandering spirits are more powerful because they can't move where if you can't move into an area, they can't move into it either. So if you're trapped on this tight little area and you cast it like right here, you'll see that they're grouped right on the same bridge because they can only go where you can go, which means that they can do a lot of damage really quickly because they're grouped so tight. All right, now we're going to the surface. I'm gonna go ahead and take it down to just bright. Yep, check my recording software. Looks like it's actually pretty good. I will say the sheltered woods actually did feel a little bit better for the frames per second, which is a good thing. That's what they were aiming for. So definitely on the mark there. All right, I didn't get as far along in my leveling as I did the last time. By the time I got here before, I'd finally had my, exhume. Raises 3 corpses out of the ground, which you can use with other skills. Oh, so I can exhume corpses out of the ground and then detonate them, or exhume corpses and then defile them. Transplant's a nice one. I haven't tried it very much yet, but it creates a new body for you at the target location, then detonates your old body to deal damage around the enemies. Once that has a tree, I think that could be really interesting. But enough rambling from me. That is my time for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.